Welcome back to Debzies Delight. Today I'm going to show you how to make salted beef, also known as cured beef, aka Toolo Beef. This recipe will give you the exact taste. You know that distinct taste from home. This recipe will give you exactly that. So follow it exactly as I show you. Don't go anywhere, stay tuned, and let's get straight into it. For this, you need your beef. I'm using goat meat as it tastes better for me, but you can use beef or even lamb. Ensure the meat you use has a bit of fat on it, as your Toolo beef is not the same without some fat, okay? I've got my chopped onions as well, some Himalayan salt, some sea salt, quite a substantive amount of cloves known as Pepre, which adds a distinct taste to your salted beef, and same applies to my bay leaves. Some Negro peppers known as wintia, some Cardamoms. I love this spice so much, it adds a lot of flavor to this recipe, so don't omit it, find it wherever you are, and of course some rosemary. So all I'm going to do now is to toss in all the other ingredients to the goat meat. Very simple. Now, if you didn't know, the chopped onions adds that distinct flavor, Toolo beef flavor you get from the market. The rest of the ingredients do justice to your salted beef, but it's definitely not the same. If you want the exact taste from home, you definitely have to add your chopped onions, which is going in now. Please don't omit this. Try this and do thank me later. So all I'm going to do now is to mix them all up so that every part of the meat is fully coated with all the other ingredients, and that looks amazing. If you don't have sea salt, you can use the normal salt, but please try and get your hands on sea salt, as that's what they use for the Toolo beef you buy from the market. I'll then transfer it to an airtight container and store it in the fridge. You can store it in any cool place. It's winter here, but I still store it in the fridge as I don't want to risk it going bad. As the title suggests, I'm showing you two ways of how to make your Toolo beef. The second one is adding red food coloring. If you've noticed, some of the market women add red food coloring to the Toolo beef, which makes it pop red in color. So all the other ingredients have been added like the one before, just the food coloring. I'll cover it and store it in the fridge for 48 hours. Rise and shine, it's been 2 days and the salt has extracted most of the moisture in the meat, so all I'll do is to get rid of this moisture, cover it and pop it back into the fridge. When it goes into the fridge for the second time, I leave it in there for a week or sometimes even up to 2 weeks, so that the spices will be properly infused into the meat. You can leave it for 6 days if you don't want to risk 2 weeks, but trust me, if you leave it for 2 weeks, you will get that maximum flavor, okay? I recently discovered that it's not just Ghanaians who make and consume cured beef, but our Jamaican friends do the same. And if you're Jamaican and you're watching this, I'm sure you're loving this recipe already. So it's been 2 weeks and this is how my Toolo beef looks. All the spicing and the onions have been properly infused into the meat, and the same applies with the one I added the coloring. All I'll do is to separate the meat from all the other ingredients without washing it, and this time I'll store it in the freezer until the next time I'll use it. And I use this Toolo beef for my braised rice, known in our local dialect as anwamo, and it was simply superb. It tasted so good. If you haven't seen the recipe for my braised rice, please find the link above now, or you can find the link in the description box below. That's it for today, my family. Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't subscribed, please join the family grow by clicking on the subscribe button as well as the little bell, so that whenever I post a video, you will be instantly notified. And to my returning subscribers, I love you all so much. I love my new subscribers. I love you all, but don't forget, God loves you the most. Bye for now. See you in my next video, okay?